This is Geek Therapy Radio.
What are we waiting for?
And now your mental curator, Johnny Hamburger.
Welcome to this little extra edition of Geek Therapy Radio. Today, I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on Nvidia releasing new details and the release date of the new RTX, officially RTX 2000 series of graphics cards. So, you know, the RTX 2070, the RTX 2080, the RTX 2080 Ti. This is just kind of my brief synopsis and ideas regarding that. First of all, you can buy the Founders Edition, officially being released on September 20th. And that's really cool. And the pricing, what is it for Founders Edition? I'm sorry, guys. Let me look it up real quick. The pricing on the new, let me just, quick edit. Okay, so the Founders Edition 2070 is going to be $599, Founders Edition 2080, $799, and the Founders Edition 2080 Ti, $1,199. So think of the price as you will, whatever. That doesn't seem too outrageous to me for what it is. That seems about on par for what Nvidia has usually done in the past. But the price isn't really what I want to focus on. And of course, that's just the Founders Edition. You can get different versions of the 2070, 2080, and 2080 Ti from, third-party manufacturers for a lot cheaper, actually. That's to be expected. But here are my main thoughts on the new RTX 2000 line. According to all the architecture, all the literature, and Nvidia's own keynote that they gave today, they promise up to 6 times the performance. But to my knowledge, and please, for the love of God, light me up in the comments below. This is only going to YouTube, I think. Light me up in the comments below if you have any extra details on here that either I missed like an idiot or that have come out subsequently since posting this video. Let me know in the comments below about this. But they promised up to 6 times faster performance. But as of right now, as of me recording this, that's kind of an arbitrary claim. Am I missing something here? Did they demonstrate that, hey, a game that was running at 10 frames a second is now running at 60 frames per second? That would be 6 times the performance. That would actually be something marked and measurable. But to my knowledge, they just say up to 6 times faster performance. The 2018 MacBook Pro promises up to 4.8 gigahertz also. Are you gonna see 4.8 gigahertz regularly? No. So what does that 6 times faster performance mean? I don't know. What do you think? Am I missing something? Put it in the comments below. Enlighten us. This is what Geek Therapy Radio is all about, sharing that information. This is just my current opinion on the matter. Now, there are some really cool things that I am actually pretty excited about. And yes, that's real-time ray tracing. Brief synopsis of what ray tracing is. It's real-time rendering of light and reflections off of different sources from different sources. So I put it kind of in a nutshell like this. Picture a flashlight shining on a wall, and there's a flower in a vase next to the wall. The flashlight shining on the wall is not shining on the flower in the vase, but the flower in the vase is lit up by the light bouncing off of that wall. That's ray tracing. Now multiply it by factors of millions or billions or whatever of different, artifacts in the wall, different colors, all sorts of things, different light sources. It makes the games look more realistic than ever. That's what I do believe so far as of August 20th, 2018, that the biggest promise of the RTX line of cards, they promised this as leaps and bounds. We've leaps and bounds better than previous generations of graphics cards, and it's one reason why we've been waiting so long for the new Nvidia cards to come out versus the 1000 series. It seems like they came out forever ago, but they really didn't. So we've been waiting so long, and I do think that these graphics cards are going to, yes, allow for the realism of games to look like nothing we've seen before in consumer gaming. Fully believe that. Games are going to look more gorgeous than ever. But that leads me back to the 6-time faster performance things. Yes, we have GDDR6 memory. That's really good. That's great. We have fast memory clocks. We have fast base clocks. We have fast boost clocks. Everything like that looks great. But 6 times performance, just because the games look better than ever, doesn't mean they are faster than ever. Doesn't mean the increased frame rates are there necessarily. You would have to believe, yes, before you light me up in the comments section, yes, with the new generation of graphics cards, you would have to believe that, yes, you will get faster frame rates at higher resolutions. Is 4K gaming mainstream yet at 60 frames per second? High settings. To be seen. We'll see about that. So that's basically all I wanted to say about this is, yes, I am looking forward to games looking better than they ever have before. We are still waiting to see if we are getting increased frame rates like we are being sort of led to believe here with the hype. The 6 times faster performance hike. Games are going to look better than ever. Yes. Are they going to be faster than ever? Yes. Is a game that runs at 10 frames per second at 4K now going to be running at 60 frames per second 4K? I have a hard time believing that's true. But we'll see. We'll see. Games are going to look great. Will they run faster? 6 times faster? We'll see. Thanks for watching. If I'm missing anything here, if you have your own opinions, again, this isn't a review of the RTX 2000 line. This is just kind of my thoughts after today's announcement. Just kind of what's going on in my brain, what I'm thinking about with this new graphics card. I'm excited to get one. I might actually upgrade to the RTX 2000 series if I have enough funds or whatever. But that remains to be seen. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed to Geek Therapy Radio, not just here on YouTube, but it's a podcast. Well, actually, first it's like this. It's a radio show first. It broadcasts here in Houston. Second, it's a podcast. And third, it's the YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You're subscribed to the Geek Therapy Radio podcast with Johnny Hemberger. It's just called Geek Therapy Radio with Johnny Hemberger. Just type into your favorite podcast app or software or website, whatever, Geek Therapy Radio with Johnny Hemberger, and it will appear. If you're actually in Houston, that'd be cool if you tuned in also to Geek Therapy Radio on KPRC 950. But be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Being good to each other is a lot easier to do and more natural if we're good to ourselves. Go home, go buy a set of Legos. I know it's hard. Legos isn't actually a word. Go buy a Lego set on your way home. You know, we go to the grocery store and we see this little thing of Legos. We see this little Lego set and we remember, oh yeah, I remember as a kid playing with that Lego set. It was really fun. You're a grown-ass man or woman. Buy that set of Legos. Buy that Lego set on your way home today and just spend 5 to 10 minutes on a new hobby, researching a new hobby, or getting back into an old hobby. Hobbies do the soul good. We have all these differences. We have political differences. We have religious differences. We have all sorts of differences. But what we have more in common is our passion. We're all geeks about something. Let's share our geek things with each other. Let's be good to each other. And until the next episode of Geek Therapy Radio, take care, everybody. I love you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.